I am live. What's going on, everybody? MoneySmartGuy Matt Sapali here, hailing to you from the party bus. Actually, the shuttle bus. No party on this bus. But here with my wife. Say hi, boo-boo.
Hi.
We are here with some of our friends, entrepreneurs at PHP Agency. Here with Curtis and Spring Eatman. What's upper? We got the Phillips back there from Sand Dog. You can always tell they're from California or from the hot parts of the country because they're all bundled up. Cannot handle 20-degree weather. And right across from us is 3, Tommy, our president, PHP Agency. Let me just... Mr. Ellsworth, how are you, sir? Amazing app that you just put together for us. Cannot wait till that goes live.
Special thanks to Sheena.
That's right. Helping us test run it. So this is Amore's birthday. Welcome to your 20s.
How are you? Thank you.
Right,
Thank you.
We can take you out to... we're going
finally stopped growing, so it's a good thing.
Where we're going to eat tonight for your birthday?
We're going to Sparks Steakhouse,
Nice.
one of the celebrated historical restaurants of New York. Not only is it fabulous, 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 it's also the site where John Gotti took control of the Gambino crime family and hit Paul Castellano stepping out of his car.
Whoa. A historic spot. So let me step out real quick
That's right.
and show you guys. Let me show you guys Oheka Castle.
Is that Barada?
I know,
That's
right?
Paul Castellano's place.
So I'm gonna step outside here real quick. Share with you guys Oheka Castle. Oh, here with Gaetano. What's up, baby?
Quick, I'm so sorry to interrupt.
How
How much did you cross over this year, income-wise?
700,000.
700,000.
700 G's, baby.
Did you go to college for all this? Or
No college degree, military. Dropped out of college, actually.
Marine, correct?
Yeah, here with Alejandro Aguilar.
What's up, baby? How you guys doing?
Old field worker, now 26 years old, making 100 G's a year.
Absolutely, guys.
Oh, man, very
my,
good.
my nose is red. I look like Rudolph, but it's all good, you know what I mean?
This is Oheka Castle here with Hector Del Toro, also from Bakersfield.
going, guys?
Bako in the house. Beautiful spot here. Hey, what's up, So we're about ready to go to Manhattan. So this is the Oheka Castle here in Long Island. Beautiful spot, unbelievable. And so I just want to share with you guys 3 key points. Number one, what held us accountable for the last 12 months is this is a annual kind of a tradition for us. But we set out to build a $1 million business in 2016. Again, we set out to build a $1 million business. Fitting area for us to have a retreat right here in Oheka Castle. But that was our goal for 2016, to set out and build a $1 million business. And out of the 18 that were there, 2 actually accomplished it. So listen, you want to reach where you have a little bit of difficulty reaching, but at the same time set a goal that has you really apply yourself and allows you to buy into your goals and dreams. And you know, you want to set a dream that isn't so far away, but at the same time unreachable, but yet reachable based on the activity you're willing to produce. So that's my 3 key points. So what's going on? Giovanni from Sacramento. Appreciate you, Giovanni. By the way, here's the Oheka Castle, man. You like the spot? Look at this, Oheka Castle. And this is just the front of it. This is 110, 111,000 square feet. Long history of it was originally built by Otto Kahn. Talk about accountability. But Otto Kahn was one of the biggest bankers back in the day. Sadly, when he passed away, his family never retained ownership of this place. But Jason, what's going on, baby? And he never retained ownership of this place. Make a long story short, it fell into the hands of schools, and this was actually a school for about 20, 30 years until actually this place was vacant. And people tried to burn this place down. And so the new owner, his name is Gary, very nice guy, bought this for about $1.2, $1.5 million. And today it's worth $150 million. It took 23 years to renovate. And this is the site of our million-point Roundtable clinic and how to run a $1 million business in 2017. So this time around, my wife and I, alongside Jason Graziani, was invited back as instructors because we actually accomplished that goal in 2016. And our goal is to help our colleagues and peers do the same thing too as well in 2017. It's a freaking sick spot, ain't it? But 3 things that really helped us out is number 1, accountability. Accountability to a mentor. You got to surround yourself and connect yourself with something greater and bigger than yourself. What's going on, Eugene Brown? Good to connect with you, man. Thanks for following. Thanks for watching. Please, by the way, if you could, please share this live stream. Share with them this amazing spot, Oheka Castle. I think Damon John, one of the sharks on Shark Tank, actually held a retreat here. as well. You want me inside? Okay. I might not be able to finish this live stream. They're calling me in already.
We got like 4 free.
Oh. All right. This Patrick live stream, baby.
Live stream?
Live stream. Facebook live stream.
What is happening?
Host of Value. Can I sit right here?
Yeah, of course.
Matter of fact. So what's up, everybody?
Hey!
What's up, everybody?
California!
So who's dancing? Who's gonna be the first to dance? There's a pole. There's a pole right here.
Who's
Sorry.
closer to it?
Wow. Yep. Sorry, everybody. It wasn't that type of party bus. But Patrick, I was sharing with. If you don't know Patrick Bet David by now, check out Life of an Entrepreneur. Just Google or on YouTube, Google Life of an Entrepreneur. It was a viral video that went out with October of last year.
October 31st of last.
It was on Halloween.
Yep.
He launched it.
Yep.
And by the time he launched it on Halloween night, it had something like 50,000 views after a movie he was watching with his family. Make a long story short, it's over 28 million views. Patrick's got over 200,000, close to 300,000 people right now following him on Facebook, and reached his goal of 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and the #1 channel for entrepreneurs online on YouTube called Value Tainment. So proud of you, PBD.
Yes, thank you.
So Patrick, this is the $1 million Roundtable Clinic.
Yes.
If there's three key points on what you observed, those who set out a goal and to accomplish it based on your objective observation. By the way, I gotta show them this grove. Check this. Unbelievable! Look at this. But if you were to share three key points of observation of those who reached their goal in 2016, does anything come to mind?
Yes. One is start early. Don't wait. So a lot of times, whenever it's December, everybody wants to put a business plan together and you think you have a lot of time. So a lot of times people come out of the gates soft in January or February. And then by June you give up because you're like, there's no way in the world I'm gonna hit my goal, so you stop looking at your goals. So #1 is start early. Do not wait till month 6 or 7 to get focused, because then you're running based on panic management. You're not running based on certainty and confidence, because if you start January, February, by June, you got a lot of momentum. If you have a lot of momentum, it becomes a piece of cake for you to actually hit your goal. So anybody that hit their numbers, they came out of the gates. The second part is anticipate any distractions that's going to happen. It's going to happen. Family life issues, health, market, I don't know. Just think about something that could happen that is unexpected. It's going to happen. You still got to hit your goal. So you got to prepare yourself for the unexpected. And then the third one is staying focused, not getting distracted, knowing what seasons are seasons where everybody gets distracted in your business, and you making sure you stay focused when that season shows up.
That's awesome. By the way, it looks like you got some fans. You got Alex. Alex Sheeler here says, I can't wait to be on a bus with you one day. All right. By the way, what does somebody have to, if you want to get on Patrick, get with Patrick on a bus one day? I mean, there's how many of us going to dinner? About 10 of us? 10, 12 of us?
26.
26? 26 of us going to dinner. If you're out there, you want to connect, you want to work alongside Patrick, work alongside us, what does somebody have to do to say, I want to roll with the right people in 2017?
Well, generally the people I work with is by you guys coming to me and telling me you met somebody sharp, and then from there,
yep.
If you're working with somebody that you're impressed with, and then we spend the time and start working with them, because at this point we're way too we're growing at a pace we've never grown before. The pacing is at a whole different level right now. So you'll call and you'll say, Pat, we got somebody here, and we'll hook up, we'll get together. So there'll be a filtering process. So if you do want to do anything with PHP, you got to make sure you connect with Matt and find out how these guys went from zero to making $700,000 a year in 24 months. Literally from zero to in 24 months. So first year, I think you guys made 150 or 160,
yep.
Something like that. And your second year, $700,000.
We were so embarrassed about that benchmark because we knew we can do so much more. And then 2016 was amazing. After this retreat, we had the same retreat instead of Oheka Castle. We had this retreat last year in Puerto Vallarta. Just an amazing, epic clinics we were able to have on $1 Million Roundtable. So That's where we came from.
It was an amazing event with things we talked about that the world will know about very, very soon. Insanity. It was crazy. I guarantee you nowhere in the world did anyone talk about the things that we talked about these last few days here in New York. No one.
That's absolutely it. So listen, if you want to put together a business plan for 2017, you got to check out Patrick's video, the one-page business plan. We'll definitely put the link below here in the comment section. But let me introduce you to real quick also, gentleman that Patrick has also mentored out of Dallas, Texas, who also hit $1 million business. Shall we introduce them, Patrick?
Let's introduce him.
Let's introduce.
Jason
Let's
Graziani.
let's introduce him to Mr. Jason Graziani. Jason, what's going on, brother?
How's everybody doing?
So this is Jason Graziani. Would you care to share a little bit about your story, man, where you come from? Because everybody thinks we all come from money. We here dressed nice, got a nice $150 million castle estate, you know, looking good in clothes. And by the way, show them your watch, brother. Look at that Rolex watch.
There you go.
We've got matching watches. Here, let's see if we can pull this aside right there. We got matching watches. What type of watch is it, Jason?
That's a presidential Rolex, Matt.
What's a presidential Rolex? For those of you that have never heard, because before I started getting involved in entrepreneurship and business, I never knew what a presidential Rolex was. I knew what a Folex was, but I knew what a Rolex was. What's a presidential Rolex worth these days?
Somewhere in the neighborhood of $35,000, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So you're wearing a $30,000 watch
That's exactly
on your wrist.
It. That's exactly it.
And of course you come from money, so you know what that feels like.
Not at all. Not at all. No, my family moved furniture. I'm from Southern California, single parent background, 2 younger brothers. Needed to make it happen. And was told to get good grades, go to a good school, get a good job. That wasn't obviously what I did, and became an entrepreneur in my 20s. Found PHP a few years back, and getting in business with great people like you. And now life's a little bit different, and obviously we're going to the top steakhouse in New York right now, building relationships, having fun, staying in big castles, and it's just the beginning. Just the beginning.
That's it. What was one thing that you did in 2016? Maybe 1 or 2 things that you did in 2016 to make sure you built $1 million business.
You know what, I just avoided distractions. I kept competition my main thing and stayed focused every single month in and out. And, you know, I didn't allow small thinking or negative thinking to penetrate my mind. And typically small thinking or negative thinking slows you down. You let the adversary into your mind. It slows down all momentum. It hurts your relationships. It hurts your business. And I've been a victim to those things because I had a weaker mind as a young entrepreneur in the business. So if there's any advice out there for anybody else, you may not have the mental toughness yet, but mental toughness is like a muscle that you can develop. And as long as you get better with your mental toughness, you get strong enough to be able to take more adversity, you block more negativity out, and you don't think small, you think bigger, and all of a sudden the world gives you what you want.
So, Jason, what's a common distraction that the typical entrepreneurs run into, and how can they avoid that common distraction?
It could be people you're hanging out with that don't serve you. You know, oftentimes these are people that actually we love, and or it's people that we feel like maybe we had a past relationship with, like in high school, college, or something like that. And sometimes we feel like we owe somebody something when in reality, maybe we're growing at a faster pace than other people. Maybe it is a distraction that instead of reading books, we're feeding our minds with other people's, you know, comments and negative thinking, and that could be a distraction. It could be, what could be another distraction? I mean, I was always taught the 4 Gs if you're a guy.
Check this out, the 4 Gs. Watch this distraction. Check this out.
So here's a distraction for especially the males out there, but also affects the females. Girls, gambling, glutton, or greed. And those 4 Gs, you really want to stay away from them because everybody's victim to all of these sinful activities or negative activities or things that just don't serve you. And so those distractions you really have to avoid, and nobody's immune to it. Nobody's immune to it, no matter who you are.
So Jason, you got to tell everybody out there, you got to stay away from girls. No way.
No, just be careful of which girls that you spend time with, how you approach that, how you date, how you get distracted. You know, what your evening activities are like. You know, going out occasionally is one thing, but going out, you know, anything a little bit is fine. A glass of wine here and there, you know, a cigar here and there, those are good things. But, you know, maybe drinking, partying all the time, that may not be what you want. And just remember, when you start having a limited amount of success, all of a sudden you have a lot of new friends that may or may not be your friends. And so you have to be very careful because you could go right back down to zero if you let yourself.
By the way, Alex says, find Sheena. That's funny. Well, you know, I found Sheena when I was doing my business. I was in the grind. I was in the hustle. I wasn't proactively on any websites or anything like that. I was focused. I was doing my pattern as an eagle. I was doing my pattern as an entrepreneur seeking out to accomplish my goals and dreams of 2016. And I'm sorry, at that time it was 2013. But you stay focused, you stay in the grind, and oddly enough, man, the right woman will naturally gravitate herself. You just got to be patient out there and just can't be jumping from, the flavor of the month. That's basically what we're saying, because flavor of the month, it also starts wearing down. If you're an entrepreneur, it also starts wearing down on your business reputation.
That's right.
Because how you treat your girl or the person that you say you quote unquote love is how you're going to treat other clients and how you're going to treat your business partnerships.
Absolutely.
And we're just, as an entrepreneur, we're not looking to date success. We're looking to marry success.
That's right.
And I think that also translates into your personal life. Would you agree with that, Jason?
I absolutely would. How
Yeah.
you do anything is how you do everything. And so how you approach your personal life and your business life and your physical health is typically how you affect everything else. So that was a great point, Matt. Great point.
Well, Jason, appreciate you, man. It was good rolling with you in 2016, and we're going to do double, triple, quadruple that.
Absolutely. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate everybody out there. God bless everybody.
By the way, this is 3 Comma Tommy. If anybody knows about business plans, it'd be this guy. Tom, in all your business experience, all his business wisdom, by the way, the reason why I call him 3 Comma Tommy is for one thing. He's built companies, 3 different companies, from scratch to success, to scratch to sale, totaling over $1.1 billion, does a Friday episode called The Case Study on Valuetainment, analyzes companies and breaks them down on what brought them up or what also broke them down. So, Mr. Ellsworth, how are you, sir?
I'm great. Always
So-
good to be here with you, man.
The question, okay. So, Tom.
Where were we?
Yeah, so the question I was going to ask you before our internet was kind of disrupted was what's one key area of a business plan or goals that people set at the beginning of the year? Because just like anything else, they want to accomplish big things at the beginning of the year. But next thing you know, kind of like people get in shape for their physical life, but next thing you know, by the time March rolls around, the gym is clear again. So the same thing I see entrepreneurs do is they set up some big goals in January. They're around company like this, they're around friends, and they're excited about their future. How do they create sticking power in their business plan? How do they create sticking power to make sure that what they set out to do in the beginning of the year is something they actually accomplish at the end of the year?
That's a great question. And what I believe in is the progressive goal. So I believe in setting a goal that you know you can hit for the year, but it's not a layup, but it's something you know you can hit. And that way, as you get through the first quarter, you're not all disappointed. Like people that make a weight loss or a stop smoking New Year's resolution, Valentine's Day rolls around, they're still smoking, they haven't lost any pounds, they got the gym membership, they've only gone twice. These things have happened, and now they're kind of giving up because they're like defeated, and it's not even March 1st yet, and they're feeling defeated. I believe in setting a goal that you believe you can hit, and then go a little bit above that, and then take it 1 quarter at a time, not a month at a time, not a week at a time, but a quarter at a time. Because a quarter gives you time to react to things that are going to be thrown at you. It's going to happen with competitors. It's going to happen with your products late. Your sales guy, he and his wife had a baby. He was out for a few weeks. A quarter gives you the opportunity to kind of recover. And at the end of each quarter, you challenge your goal for the year, and great organizations like move it up just a little bit. So when it's your own organization and it's you with your skin in the game and driving forward as an entrepreneur, I believe in a good attainable goal for the year, and then every quarter challenge yourself to come up. And that way you don't get all depressed that Valentine's Day is here and you haven't lost any weight, you haven't stopped smoking, or as an entrepreneur, you haven't hit your goal.
Awesome. Well, appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll let you guys get going. But Tom, thank you so much for your words of wisdom. Jason, thank you for your words of wisdom.
Absolutely.
And we're on our way to Manhattan at the Sparks Restaurant. We'll let you guys go. But listen, make sure you stay tuned to our podcast, The Movement. We just kicked that off a few weeks ago. We're about 7 episodes deep, but we're launching a podcast to serve entrepreneurs in transition. I'm going to plan for 2017 to really serve and help a lot of veteran entrepreneurs, a lot of veterans, military veterans I'm talking about, Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, Army, Coast Guard, National Guard, active duty, reserve, retired. A lot of the veteran entrepreneur community has reached out to me, so therefore 2017, I'm going to do a forward effort to really reaching to a lot of veteran entrepreneurs out there. 21.8 million veterans today. I want to be able to serve them with our podcast and our context and our content, and provide them a community where they can survive just like they had in the military. So this is Wynisha Webb says hello, brother. Webb,
Hold on, let's see. Hold on, let me get out of this side. Here we
Let's
go.
see. There's Juanisha.
Hello, Juanisha, how you doing? And everybody else that's out there, good to see you.
So that being said, guys, she sends you a lot of hearts, man. Right? And by the way, that's the baddest cameraman out there is Paul Escarcega. That's it, man. Editor, producer of Valuetainment in the house. So that being said, everybody, thanks for tuning in. We'll challenge you. We want to challenge you to bring the best version of you out in 2017. Do not settle. I challenge you to find the best version of you, the challenge to find the best version of your last name, the legacy that you're about to create. Because in that journey, although it's not simple or easy, it was amazing about that journey, is you discover the best version of you and you're able to reconcile with the man or the woman in the mirror that much more. Don't settle. Do not settle. Fight for what you feel you deserve in life because nobody's going to hand it to you. So that being said, Vincent Sendejas, what's going on? Sand Dog, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. And by the way, we will have a few episodes coming on this podcast, The Movement, as well as this Facebook video page, Money Smart Guy. So that being said, until we meet again, continue to live smart, continue to love smart, and be money smart today. God bless you guys.